good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to TerickTime. My apologies that it has been a hot minute since I put out an episode, but that's because, well, I got a cold. And, well, as you know, that means when a man gets a cold, it becomes a deadly illness. So, yes, that took me out of commission for a little bit longer than it should have. But, I'm kidding. It wasn't that bad. I just had lots of stuff on the go. So, a little bit of catch up here. Well, yes, we built the wall, which, the Great White Wall, haven't really fine-tuned the name, so to speak, but it is going to be influential on the base's location name / whatever. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Secondly, in a live stream, we whipped up a wee little iron farm because having a lack of iron was becoming a problem. So this has been churning out a nice amount of iron. I don't have a good way up to it yet, unfortunately. It involves that, which is... okay, that's good. It's good. It's very good. But so there's a few things I would like to do in this episode. One is we need to get a sorter and an autocrafter doohickey thing built here. I've got an idea of what I want to do for a building here, but that plan has since changed since the initial plan. So did I just get shot at? I thought I just heard a pillager. Also, horse butt. But the other thing I would like to work on is a little bit of, potential work on the villager thing, because it's just a kind of a really ugly post right now, which isn't great. But yeah, but I think out of my two sins recently, this is the more ugly. This is by far the more ugly. So, in a good idea, I am going to whip up the redstone, but redstone is done off camera because, for obvious reasons. One moment. Oh, hello. All right. So we have a simple little watery stream going shaboop, and a little bit of a C shape, just to kind of get things aligned up, make things work properly. And then we have a very simple little impulse sorter, a couple of hoppers bringing things down into an autocrafter. I figured I might as well show this little autocrafter thing because I still get asked questions on it. This one is the most reliable design that I've found, and I'm so sorry I don't remember where I found it. I think it was just like a Reddit post kind of thing. So, but yeah, it is your stuff comes down into the autocrafter. This top crafter is your functioning one, so you set it up with however you want. It doesn't work on singular items. Things like, say I was to hook this up to my skelly farm, it wouldn't be able to have the capacity to fire off fast enough to get the bones into bone meal. There's a different one for that, but regardless, it's not needed right now. But yeah, then this is a repeater on 3 ticks, that's a comparator, and then 2 bits of redstone dust with the blocky thing there for the signally thing, and yeah, wizardry happens, and we get iron blocks out of it. Mwah. Okay, now it's a good thing I did do the redstone first, because now I have a big jutty out bit, which I wasn't quite planning for originally. So things are gonna have to change. Look at column. I think I'm gonna have to go more of a oval shape. Goodness. For shame. I wanted a dress to cover my ankles there for a second there, a little Victorian shyness, shall we say. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit of tweaking on my design. But I think we can make something work here, because I want to have kind of like a tower and then a jutty out bit for the villagers. That's the thing. Goodness gracious, I am out of practice. I need to sleep. Okay, yeah. So that's, at least the redstone is done. We're not manually making iron blocks. We're automatically making iron blocks. Oh, autocrafter. So much goodness in life. Yeah, okay. Let me get, I think my bits are actually in there. Let me empty my pockets, which this is probably not a good decision to put all these bits here. That's some pretty expensive bits, but you know what? We're gonna trust the system. Okay, let me, ow. This is the plan. I have a thing. I have a gradient. This is something I'm scared. I don't know if this is going to look good. I'm really hoping it's going to look good because I am kind of scared. But let me get an oval shape kind of mapped out here, and then I think we're going to have to... Actually, I need a foundation-y type block, so I think that is going to have to be something rather dark, but you know, okay. I've been rambling on for way too long. I'm very sorry. I'm going to kick this off into high gear again. We're going to go back into a time lapse, and we're going to get some progress done here, because this is functional and ugly. I swear, I can't even have a couple of minutes to just think before somebody tries to kill me. Come here. Rude. Pause, freeze, whatever you're doing. Mistakes have been made. I didn't think that through, and my villagers just yeeted themselves to their deaths. Except for the guy in the middle. Thank you for not doing that. Really appreciate that. It was very kind of you to not. Oh goodness, so much has happened. Well, not really, but yeah, we built a thing. I don't know how I want to do the roof, and it's troubling me and it's bothering me, but I can't. Like, do I do a little domey thing? Do I do a pointy thing? Do I do a flat roof? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But what I have done is you can just kind of see that line right there. I've been utilizing the pale moss carpet, some spruce buttons and whatnot, just to make sure that little overhang there is completely spawn proof, which has enabled the iron farm to kick back on. Oh, I did get villagers back in there as well. That was so much fun. So the sweet sound of iron being made. It's not morbid and cruel at all. I don't know what you're talking about. So, for now, we're going to pretend that we have an idea for the roof, but we're going to not do the roof yet. We're going to work on the bottom here, but, oh yeah, I made a friend. But that friend is going to be a problem if I don't move, so you can go over here. There you go. Okay, so we need to get a foundation because we're very floaty right now, and that is definitely a problem. So we are going to be using the black stone, which I think I have somewhere, and also I really need to go get more dirt and fill this in. Blackstone, yay. Okay, that's definitely not going to be enough. No, not even close. Okay, let me get some more bits, and we're going to pop a foundation and... ooh! Good. fill that in so I can stop falling. To make a honey farm because I want, well, I would like all the flavors of the copper, but right now I am stuck doing this, which is, it's getting old. But okay, so I did run into a little bit of a creative, not a slump, just a little dip, just like, you know, like a little dip. So I decided I was going to do a little bit of off-camera stuff and just kind of play it around. And I'm very happy with how things are starting to turn out here. So from this, I don't know, this is a good vantage point. So I started adding little kind of like pipes coming up on the sides, kind of adding a little bit of detail and flair, a little bit of this little diagonal jutty out bit to support this corner of the pipe, and then the pipes are changing colors to go further up. Yeah, and I ended up making the foundation-y bit here a little bit more square. I might actually bring this further along this way, because then I can, you know, have a little bit of a staircase coming down here, and I can decorate or utilize this space a little bit, just doing some different things. And then I think this is starting to come along really well. The stripped one moment. The stripped dark oak to the spruce was kind of bothering me a little bit. I didn't really love the transition, but by having that little bit of acacia and the orange terracotta kind of for the pipe going right across there has kind of made it, it's like, yes, okay, I'm accepting of this. I'm okay. Yes, we're okay. Now the inside is still just completely functional. I haven't really decided what I want to do. I do know that I need a door of some kind here just because, but hey, it's turning out iron, and the poppies that are being yeeted out the side, instead of just letting be entities, I'm composting for no reason, because, well, that many iron blocks for that much bone meal, it's not worth it. It's never worth it. So I might just change that out for like a little pocket of lava there or something, just so it's just zip and they're no longer in existence. So yeah, that's enough for that for now. The roof, I just did acacia and copper. I'm not overly happy with the roof, so that's probably going to change. But right now I have made the mistake. We just have a big tower waving. It's just like, hi, how's it going? How you doing? Yes, we made a mistake. Like, if I put a face on here, we're just gonna have problems. But yeah, that's the thing. So we're not getting to the villagers, by the way, if you hadn't noticed. Like, I've been so preoccupied with this and whatnot and just doing little putsy chores, but this here has been bothering me. So the wood swoopy arch support thing, no, it's not working. So I want to change this spruce bit up here into a cha-cha, because then we're just kind of matching the kind of pipe look. But this is actually going to be a bubble elevator that can bring me from bedrock all the way up to here. I think that's a good idea. I really do. So I'm going to, we're going to swap this out, just, and then we got to make something down here. I don't know what yet, but the aesthetic is not working. Neither is this front entryway. This is going to have to get changed too. And for all of you that are thinking, you're just like, well, Terrick, why didn't you just wait and do it first time? It's like, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. But now that I've, trialed some things, I understand that, that wasn't what I wanted to do. So, and that's okay. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, that one. And I'm just, don't ask me why I'm putting this here. You want to know why I'm putting this here? Oh no, it's a flood, but the bed's stopping it magically. Perfect. Excellent. Wonderful. So yeah, we're just going to work our butts in here, and we're just going to tear this out and change things up. Yep. Well, that's a problem. definitely didn't expect to get tag teamed by 2 drowned with tridents. That was ow. Oh, come on. You seriously picked up my sword. For realsies. Ow. Hurts. Pain. 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 Ow. This isn't good. 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 Ow. Why? Why do you hurt so much? Why? Ow. I had so many levels. I'm so sad. There's my trident. Trident is actually going to be really useful right now. Oh, goodness. Do we get a boat? Let's try a boat. Maybe a boat will help. Actually, you know what would be really helpful? If I had a bow, I could just sit up top and shoot them all, but we're gonna take our depth strider boots. Maybe this will be enough that we can swim faster to evasive actions. Evasive maneuvers. Maneuvers. Stuff. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. Get the trident. Okay, we got the trident. Oh, we missed. Oh, ow. Things are not going well. Not in the water anymore. I started to get this all done, but yeah, things are a problem right now. So we're gonna try making a boat. Let's make a boat and see if we can get some more stuff. I just don't want to lose my stuff. That would be really bad. Okay. Chest piece, axe. Got a pair of boots. Okay, there's the trident. Trapdoors, there's the thing. Okay. Okay. We really just need to get the trident baby out of here. If we can get the trident baby out of here, then we should be in much better shape. Where's the baby? Where's the baby? There's the baby. Got it. Okay. Whew. That was a challenge. Goodness gracious. You don't have stuff. You don't have stuff. You don't have stuff. There was a drowned with my sword. I see another trident drowned coming in. I see another trident drowned. Things are not good right now. There you are. Ow. Okay. I am missing my sword. There's my sword. There's my sword. I see my sword. Okay. Shovel. F3B. Where is my shovel? Shovel? Shovel. That was trapdoors. Shovel! Okay, so now we're gonna swap that back. We're gonna swap that back. I think we've recovered our stuff. Not our dignity, but we have recovered our stuff. Well, that was embarrassing. Yes, I approve, other than I forgot to flip a trapdoor. Also, I have kind of potentially made an accidental drowned farm. They're wandering into, like, this is not all the way to the bottom because, well, you can't see it, but also the drowned are walking into that. So there's a possibility I could make the world's worst drowned farm simply by putting, like, what are they attracted to? What is the turtle egg? Thank you. Goodness gracious. couldn't have done that without you. Yeah, if we like made a turtle egg thing where there's a turtle egg for them to be attracted to, and then they all kind of get pushed into the middle, and then they could be swoop up to there, and then we could do another turtle egg over there. I mean, it's a possibility. We could make the world's worst trident farm. Drowned farm. Not even trident farm. Wouldn't even go that far. Just drowned farm. But right now we need to fix that monstrosity, whatever that is. So we are going to be going with a slightly industrial look with some achacha and some polished deep slate for some beams. Not doing this again. Not doing this again. Where? There it is. Gotcha. 1, 2, and then it's 3. Not doing that again. Okay, let me fix this up. I'm gonna, yeah, missed. My bad. Let me just change this because he did. Owie. No. Like, it's so simple and so silly, and it makes such a difference. I like that. Oh, like the swoopity swoopity thing it just wasn't working for me. So this I can handle. There's a little I have an idea of how I can get like a little bit of detail in here, but again, I need bees. I need honeycomb and string candles, candle bits in here for a little bit of added detail. But yeah, don't have that yet. So this has been quite the productive episode. Like we've completely covered up the iron farm we made in this stream. We've started decorating it here. I am gonna have to like there's some added details that's gonna have to happen here and whatnot, but I am very happy with how this is starting to look. Kind of fine-tuned our style a little bit more on the starter base, which is totally fine because, as I said before, this world is going to be forever evolving. It's never going to be a one and done thing. I am happiest when I am simply making things, tweaking, changing, you know, evolving the style. I don't want to make my style and then just 3D print. That's boring. It's so boring for me. But anywho, yeah, I think the biggest thing on my agenda right now is I would love to make a bee farm. So I might have to locate some bees because I am so tired of stripping on camera. It's becoming, it's getting old. It's getting old. And I would just like this to remain in an aged, oh, too much. I stripped too hard, my bad. Anywho, yeah, so probably a bee farm in the next episode. I'm very excited. You should be too, because, well, bee farms are infuriating for me to make. I always end up punching a bee and get stung and die. It's awful. It's going to be great for you, but awful for me. But anyway, I think that is going to have to wrap up this episode. Thank you so very much, everybody, for sharing your time with me. That's the word I'm looking for. Sharing your time with me. Time is our most precious commodity, and I greatly appreciate it that you are willing to share it with me. So until next time, folks, thank you so very much. Have a wonderful good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.